After deboarding from the Kochi Singapore flight, I had nearly 6 hours to explore the Singapore Changi Airport, which is one of the world's best airport. Singapore Changi Airport has got many gardens to explore, so we will be exploring all the gardens in Terminal 1, 2 and 3. In Terminal 2, we have three main gardens, that is the Dreamscape Garden, the Sunflower Garden and Enchanted Garden, and it also has a fit and fun zone. The roof screen of the Dreamscape Garden changes its appearance with the time of the day. During night, it changes its appearance to that of dark sky with stars and moon. This is the video I recorded during my landing last time in Singapore at night. You can see how the roof screen changes its appearance during night. As you go along the side of the Dreamscape Garden from the first floor, you will reach the Fit and Fun Zone. If you are a fitness enthusiast, you can spend some time here in the Fit and Fun Zone. When you walk further from the Fit and Fun Zone, you will reach the Sunflower Garden. The Singapore Changi Airport has got many areas where you can spend some time alone, and Sunflower Garden is one such area where you can sit for some time and spend some time alone. This is the Enchanted Garden, which has got many varieties of orchid. It has got orchids of different sizes, including small and very large ones. This Enchanted Garden has not only got orchids of various sizes, but it also has got a pond where you can find a lot of koi fish. കിഡ്സിൻ്റെ പല കളറും ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചപ്പോൾ നല്ല ഒറിജിനൽ ഓർക്കിഡാണ്. പല കളറിലുള്ള ഓർക്കിഡ്, എന്ത് വലിപ്പം നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലെ ഓർക്കിഡ് കണ്ടാലും. This is Terminal 3. There are two options by which you can come to Terminal 3 from 2. One is by SkyTrain, another one is by walking. In Terminal 3, can find Singapore street food stalls. Then you have the Butterfly Garden and the movie theater. The Butterfly Garden in Terminal 3 and the movie theaters are the must visit places. The access to both Butterfly Garden and movie theater is free. 15 ആണ് എൻ്റെ ഫ്ലൈറ്റ്. ത്രീയിലാണ്, ടെർമിനൽ 3യിലാണ് ഫ്രീ മൂവി, ബട്ടർഫ്ലൈ ഗാർഡൻ, ട്രാൻസിറ്റ് ഹോട്ടൽ. The nearest landmark to the Butterfly Garden and movie theater is the Immigration Hall B near the arrival. The Butterfly Garden has got two entrances, one in the ground floor and the other in the first floor. So once you climb the escalator, you can gain access to the Butterfly Garden as well as the movie theater. This movie theater is one such area where you can comfortably take a nap as well as see the movie at the same time. The Butterfly Garden is located next to the movie theater and the Ambassador Transit Launch. Next to the Butterfly Garden, you have the 7-Eleven store. And when you walk along the sides of the 7-Eleven store, you will reach the food street. The food street has got many options, including Indian, Thai, Chinese. After exploring gardens in Terminal 2 and 3, I was hungry, so I basically got an idli from a shop, basically an Indian restaurant in the Singapore street food. Payment at some counters allowed you to pay only by credit or debit card, and the cash was not accepted. Another garden was the gourmet garden, which is basically nothing but food stalls. In Terminal 1 also we have few gardens. The first one being the Discovery Garden. From the Discovery Garden you can actually do plane spotting. But as it was very hot, I didn't explore much. Another garden in Terminal 1 was the Cactus Garden. This garden is also a designated smoking area as well. person who loves nature, then Cactus Garden is the one for you because you can find various varieties of cactus from different parts of the world. Cactuses again range from small size to big, gigantic cactus plants. Another garden is the water lily garden. This water lily garden is also a designated smoking area. Alright, designated gardens are below. After exploring all the gardens, it was time for my flight. So I basically moved from Terminal 1 to 3 and then from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2. There is SkyTrain services between all these three terminals. Main idea of me going from Terminal 3 to 2 was to view the Jewel Waterfall, which is an indoor waterfall located in a mall inside the Changi airport. For people like me who are transit passengers without a valid Singapore visa, the only way to view the Jewel Waterfall is by going in between Terminal 2 and 3 by SkyTrain. If you have a Singapore visa or a visa free transit facility in Singapore, then you can enter the shopping mall where the Jewel Waterfall is situated. I usually take transit via Singapore because the Singapore Changi Airport has a lot to offer. It has got many gardens and designated areas where you can snooze for some time. Singapore Airport is also a very lively airport. There was a change in my gate from F35 to E27, so always stick on to the board to see the latest updates in your gates. In Singapore airport, the security check happens just few minutes before you board the flight, unlike other airports. This is the flight I'll be traveling to from Singapore to Surabaya. Seating and other facility is similar to that of the flight we took in the morning, and it also has an infotainment system from where I got to see a Malayalam movie Vara. I was actually surprised to see this movie on Singapore to Surabaya road, which is very rare. The flight finally started taxiing towards the runway, bidding bye to the Singapore Changi airport.